Hey y'all, it's November the 26th, 2015, formerly known as Thanksgiving Thursday, but is currently known as, um, somehow it's Black Friday, alright, even though it's not Friday yet. And I wanted to make this video real quick because I felt like somebody needed to go ahead and say it. Um, because there are videos out of people who, they bullhorn and shout at people standing in line for Black Friday. And I gotta say, I personally appreciate those videos. I find them kind of entertaining. I laugh and I giggle. And I've been doing so for the past couple of years, but I do have to mention this is that technically, technically speaking, there is no reason to bullhorn these people because these people will not hear you. They're not trying to hear you. So technically, you're not making a difference. Technically speaking, you could just whisper into the microphone of how disgusting that you find these people, and then I would still laugh. I'd still be kind of entertained, personally. Um, the reason I say this is I actually went and I visited the Walmart here in Big Spring. As I've done the past couple of years, visited Walmarts on Black Friday, or otherwise known as Thursday, um, to see what people look like, how people are acting, what people are buying, and just to observe them and stuff. And you have to realize that there are very few people out there who are like me, who are doing that, who are actually going to Walmart and who are there intermingling with you know the consumer stampede, if you will. And but we're out there, you know. I would like to add that folks like us, they for whatever reason don't have a family, and so they don't have people to go celebrate Thanksgiving with. And if they did have people to celebrate Thanksgiving with, they might not even feel like celebrating. They could be like me and they don't celebrate holidays. Um, but also, what I wanted to say about it was this: what I noticed, and I wasn't able to shoot footage because I didn't have a decent camera, but what I noticed was this: as I was in the middle of this slow moving stampede through the Big Spring Walmart, what I noticed was this: um, the people who were there, you can see most of them, a good majority of them, have serious, serious health problems, and they don't exactly have a light in their eyes, if you know what I mean. There's no spark there, right? But also at the same time, they're not exactly, the good majority of them aren't exactly rude and monstrous as you might imagine if you do not go to these Black Friday uh, events. All right, a lot of them are fairly polite to each other, and um, it's not always so violent. And I do want to express that. But not only that, when you start looking into their souls and start inferring things about their lives, what you'll see is that. Um, if they were not there at the Best Buys, at the Walmarts, at the whatever else retail stores, if they were not there, if they were indeed at their homes or with their families, what you begin to recognize is that uh, they would not be doing anything productive. They would not be loving each other the way that technically they're supposed to, anyways. Um, There, there's no reason for them to not be at Walmart, is what I'm trying to say. And when you think about it, the fact that they're at Walmart during these days, or they're at these retail stores during these days and these hours, is not exactly the problem. That's only the symptom of the underlying problem, and that they honestly don't know what's good for them. And I know that there's some people who also go to these events probably because they don't have families, and they capitalize on the cheap deals, and then probably turn around and wait a little while and then sell those goods later on for a markup. You know, like I seen one dude, and he had a mullet type of rat tail type thing coming out of his cap, and I saw him, and he had three of the exact same televisions, and I figured that that was what he was trying to do, make a little extra money and stuff. So there are different variables of people out there. Um, it is kind of pathetic in its own way. It's not always so violent. It's not going to bring about the destruction of America. The destruction of America is coming regardless. And so that's what I wanted to say. Technically, bullhorning, although I find it very funny and I watch it and it's entertaining, technically you're not doing anything. You're not making a difference because these people don't hear you. These people aren't trying to hear you. Um, so I thought I would put that out there. This is November the 26th, 2015. And for y'all who do have families, I hope that y'all be hugging on them and loving on them and having a great Thanksgiving. And I'll see y'all later.